Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Hollywood Shono here, about to give you an iPad update. As you can see, on vacation, I have quite a bit of updating to do, including the old trusty Simpsons Tapped Out. As you can see, hey kids, Krusty is reopening Krustyland, and he needs a sucker employee who is willing to rebuild it for free and with little thanks. Build your very own theme park with rides, games, mascots, and more. In Krustyland, develop an entirely brand new area for your park and raise your Conform-o-meter to attract more visitors. There are also rides and games to take visitors on a once-in-a-lifetime ride with the nauseating death drop, keep Dennis in business with the tooth chipper, defy the laws of gravity on Mount Crustmore, and much more. With over 40 rides and games available, your park is sure to be a success. There are also mascots which will entertain your guests with a trio of iconic characters Itchy, Scratchy, and the short-lived Poochie. And Itchy and Scratchy you have seen from the Quickie Mart Scratch Hour game, so it'll be nice to have them return in a more main character role. And will Krustyland be a lucrative enterprise, or will Krusty's profits plummet faster than the death drop? Will Lisa's romantic interlude last more than a few missions? Will Bart's desire for danger result in theme park carnage? Update now and find out. And for those of you who have been wondering why I have not updated since I was on vacation, my Elgato has not been working all that great with my laptop, so I have not done any YouTube videos outside of whatever I've recorded on the iPad. So we are currently in the process of updating this as the game is almost finished updating. And we're about to go start up the game. And we're going to see if we have any in-game downloads to do as well as the patch, which is usually the case. So we're about to fire up this game, and I know that I'm a few days late on Krustyland. Beth actually gave me the word on that a few days ago. However, being that I was in Green Bay while the update happened, I have not played since Thursday afternoon, so I'm probably going to be screwed out of any mystery boxes, giving me stupid hedges or bullshit benches that do nothing, or the infamous Angel Topiary, which is a very common one, which I think Jenny also received today. Or maybe it's somebody else I'm thinking of, but anyways, I am updating the game currently within the app itself, which is standard to whenever you download the content update, because the game does patch itself up every now and then, so there's probably been a couple hot fixes, so there's about 43 megabytes left to go. And for those of you who have started Krustyland, how far into the quest are you? How far have you gotten past me? And how many boardwalk sections have you built on the squid part? Because obviously, even though all the main quests, which I believe were 16 altogether, have finished up, you are still going to have to build those extra boardwalk squares. That way, when you get the premium content, or if you want to build a massive amount of lemonade stands, you will have the room to do it, and also spread out on your Squidport area, spread out those buildings, which have been majorly clumped together. So as you can see, we're about 13 megabytes done from finishing this update. And obviously, the summertime content update was very popular amongst my YouTube fans, and it also got Fox Legal after me, which was very interesting, considering that I did not plug a hack or a cheat within that, so I find that very interesting. Whoever decided to claim to Fox Legal that I was cheating and that I was promoting hacks, and let me assure all of my subscribers and fans, I will never support the use for a hack and a cheat, especially since I make over $15 an hour. As you can see by the daily play combo, I have not been affected by it. And obviously, I still have to click on Simpsons character, so we're going to go into the buildings really quick and see if there's anything else that I need to unlock. As you can see, the Squidport stuff is still available, and Sir Pot-A-Lots is back into the game with the level 32 update. And there doesn't appear to be any new buildings. However, just like with Squidport, the buildings did not show up right away. So I'm going to have to get into the Krustyland quest line and be able to do that. And somebody does have a quest. Ugh. Somebody tell me why the same dogs run every race at our track. Ugh. And why, given that a TV cloud would blow his entire fortune on sad races? Krusty, you're broke? No! Broke means you have zero. I am millions in debt. If I was only broke, I'd be the richest jerk on earth. Arrgh. Why don't you just reopen Krustyland and make your money back? Krustyland is a mess. They never tell you how expensive the maintenance part of a theme park is. or how when you don't pay maintenance and one ride topples onto another ride and careens into a crowded midway, it can also be expensive. Then again, rebuilding Krustyland would be a great way to kill time and keep people from focusing on more important tasks like work and school. Anything I can do to harm America's productivity? Let's do it. But if I chip a nail, I sue. Isn't Krustyland way out of town? How will we get there? Leave it to me, by which I mean the sky finger. Get to it, chump. So the Krustiest Place on Earth Part 1, which is the first part for the Krustyland chain, you have to build the Krustyland shuttle and tap the shuttle and go to Krustyland. So as you can see, it is $50,000. You have to be level 20, and it also improves your vanity rating. So we are about to go put Krustyland down, and I haven't had much time to expand because obviously the iPad has been way behind. So we're about to plant Krustyland. As you can see, it is instantly completed. So tap on the shuttle to Krustyland. So we're about to travel there. And there is a loading screen with a little pie icon instead of a donut. So, as you can see, the goal is complete. The Krustiest Place on Earth Part 1. Collect a reward, which is a standard $100 and 10 XP. As you can see, you can't really navigate too far along. And like the beginning of the game, where Homer Simpson has to rebuild the town, Krusty has to rebuild Krustyland. The old Krustyland is a dump. Where am I going to find a schmuck fakada enough to clean up this mess? Ooh, Yiddish. That often leads to Lex. Hey, hey, welcome to Krustyland, you fat fuck. Step right up to our newest attraction. Grab that girder over there and drag it, then every other girder, to somewhere the truck can get them to more easily. Long name, sounds fun. So the Krustiest Place on Earth Part 2 involves making Homer clean up Krustyland. And Homer is in Springfield. Return to Springfield now. So we are going to see if... Looks like you got to go into Springfield, so you probably have to send him over there. And I'm not sure if you're going to have to be able to do that with future characters. And Homer Simpson was whacking snakes, so we're going to click on Homer Simpson here. And as you can see, there doesn't appear to be any quest related, so this quest must be completed in Krustyland. Travel to Krustyland now. So Ninja Homer was in that costume, and I'm not sure if that affected that. But as you can see, Homer is sent to clean up Krustyland, and you get 12 tickets and 10 XP every 6 seconds. So as you can see, there is a new economy, and the Conform-o-meter gives you 0.00% Krustyland tickets and XP. And there are 4 ratings. Nausea, which is buying rides that people line up for. Grub, which you buy food stalls to give people energy to get back in line for rides. Kitsch, which is to buy decorations for people to look at while waiting in line for the rides. Kind of like the vanity rating. And merch is buy stores that sell souvenirs of a day spent waiting in line for rides. So going into the buildings, as you can see, there is Krustyland Entrance, which every 2 hours generates 18 tickets and 6 XP. There's also the Death Drop, which requires the Krustiest Place on Earth Part 7. Every 4 hours gives you 27 tickets and 15 XP. The Krustyland Burger, which is obviously well known for the Krusty Burger in Springfield. You have to be level 21. Start the Krustiest Place on Earth Part 10. Every 8 hours gives you 40 tickets and 15 XP. There's also Sleeping Itchy's Castle, which is a quest. Reach level 22. Start the Krustiest Place on Earth Part 13. Every 10 hours gives you 52 tickets and 17 XP. The Gift Shop requires level 23. Start the Krustiest Place on Earth Part 16. Every 12 hours gives you 60 tickets and 20 XP. Radioactive Man the Ride is a quest that requires level 24. Start the Krustiest Place on Earth Part 21 quest. So this is a very long quest chain. Every 6 hours will give you 36 tickets and 12 XP. And there's also the Eyeballs of Death, which only requires the Krustiest Place on Earth Part 4. Every 12 hours will give you 90 tickets and 30 XP. The Food Needle, which requires level 25. And you also have to start the Krustiest Place on Earth Part 24, giving you 27 tickets and 15 XP. And why are there 2 Krustyland burgers? That's actually really odd. But you have to start the Krustiest Place on Earth Part 24, improving your Grub rating. Then there's the Gift Shop, which starts the Krustiest Place on Earth Part 24, improving your merch rating. And there's also the Wet and Smoky Stunt Show, requiring level 26, and the Crustiest Place on Earth Part 26. Every 12 hours gives you 60 tickets and 20 XP. And Scratchy's Flea Dipper, which is also a quest, reached level 27. Start the Crustiest Place on Earth Part 31. Every 6 hours gives you 36 tickets and 6 XP. The Viking Boat Ride, which is a quest, reached level 28. Start the Crustiest Place on Earth Part 33. Every 8 hours giving you 40 tickets and 15 XP. The Krustyland Hotel, reach level 28. Start the Crustiest Place on Earth Part 36. Every 36 hours giving you 120 tickets and 40 XP. The Duff Pavilion, which requires level 29. Start the Crustiest Place on Earth Part 38. Every 10 hours gives you 52 tickets and 17 XP. There is also the Tooth Chipper, which requires level 29. Start the Crustiest Place on Earth Part 40. Every 24 hours gives you 80 tickets and 26 XP. And Mount Crustmore, which requires the Crustiest Place on Earth Part 4. Every 24 hours giving you 120 tickets and 40 XP, which leads to believe this is a premium item as well. So going into the premium stuff, there's a Laffy meal, not to be related to the McDonald's kids meal. Complete the Crustiest Place on Earth Part 4 quest. Win tickets or Krustyland items, a prize in every box. And there is the Clown Garbage Can, which improves your Kitsch rating. There's a Whack-A-Mole quest, which improves your merch rating. Eyeballs of Death. The Krusty Fountain, which looks really cool. And there's also the Itchy Mascot, which is a mascot for Krustyland. And a Scratchy Mascot, probably like the Squidport people. As you can see, you really can't get anywhere, because obviously you have to build the expansions. But you get 20 tickets for completing the Crustiest Place on Earth Part 2. So we pick up those tickets. And I gotta say, Krusty, the Girder Dragon ride at Disneyland is better. And why reward me with these stupid tickets? A guy like me is used to getting paid in cold, hard, pretend money. Those are Krustyland tickets. They're like money, but more fun. Also, you're going to need these tickets to rebuild the Krustyland entrance, so hand them over. So, the Crustiest Place on Earth Part 3 involves building the Krustyland entrance, which is 20 tickets. And we're about to go place it down. As you can see, you're limited to where you can put it, as it's the first thing within there. And it takes 5-6 seconds to build. So we're going to clean up Krustyland again to get another 12 tickets and build that while that's going on. So the Crustiest Place on Earth Part 3 is complete. You get 20 tickets and 10 XP. And Homer is going to clean up the second thing for Krustyland. So we're going to see, as Krusty does have the next quest. The harder it is for people to find their way around a theme park, the less time they spend on its fragile, deadly ride. I need a boneheaded, twisting, counter-initiative layout for this place. Where's that guy from before? Hi, Mr. the Clown. I'm that guy from before. I want to once again lodge a complaint about being paid in your personal script instead of money. And I look forward to that conversation right after you try our latest attraction, Build a Path. So the Crustiest Place on Earth Part 4 involves placing Krustyland Paths, which requires 4, and they are free. So we're going to place those paths within the grassy area. So we're going to place those roads, and the Crustiest Place on Earth Part 4 is finished up, giving you 20 tickets and 10 XP. And Homer does have the next quest, but we're going to set this short here. And if you like this little video on the Krustyland update, as well as the first 3 parts of the quest, please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, and as a favorite, check out my other Simpsons Tapped Out videos, my playlist, my Facebook and Twitter, which are both Hollywood Showno, and have a wonderful day, kids.
Everybody in the house to the band. Everybody, if you can do the band.